Have you ever realized that sometimes the deepest tragedies aren't about death, but about the choices we were forced to make before it? Su-ryeong's story, in Regressor's tale of Cultivation, is one of the most heart-wrenching examples of this truth. And if you think her tragedy was simply her death, you've missed the real story. Her end didn't come from a random enemy. It came from a blade of her own Tao companion, Seo Eun-hyun, a grand elder at the heavenly being stage, a master of the lightning path method and sword formations. She had lived for hundreds of years. But when disaster struck her sect, she faced an annihilation she could not escape. In her final moments, she made a choice to burn her cultivation and her lifespan for one last duel. Her words still echo. If our lives bloom and wither in an instant, I want to entrust it to you, not the heavens. This is the true tragedy. Her life wasn't about the act of dying. It was about the fact that she had no choice but to die. The duel, the defiance, even her final words. They were all a fight for agency in a fate that had already condemned her. But it doesn't end there. Her death was more than personal. For the enders in this story, losing a loved one is a step in a destiny far larger than themselves. Su-ryeong's death was a trigger in a cosmic plan. She was a pawn in a prophecy, her life and sacrifice written long before she even lived it. So the tragedy isn't just the blade that ended her life. It's the truth that she never really had a choice. Her story reminds us that sometimes the deepest pain comes not from what happens to us, but from what we are forced to accept. And that is a heartbreak far deeper than any sword could ever reach.